Ridgeside K9 coming to you from the kennel. It's been a little while, haven't done a lot of instructional videos in a while, simply because it's crazy busy. Anyway, not important. I wanted to share a mistake that I made a couple days ago. I haven't made this kind of mistake in a couple years. I got rushed, I made a mistake. It cost me a tremendous amount. So I figured I could share it. If it helps some of you guys, you don't make the same mistake I just did, avoid the injury I just got. It's all good. Here's what happened. Had a client show up. We've trained 4 of his dogs. He has 3 imported German Shepherds, very serious dogs. Anyway, I was rushed. I was way behind on emails. Ariel, one of my trainers, had just left. Brandy, one of my trainers, just came on scene to get a bunch of collars. I had to be meeting Tommy in West Virginia. I was already late. My mind was going a million directions. Client pulls up to drop off 3 dogs. I got my oldest son Kevin outside helping out, check dogs in. It's just a lot going on. And that's pretty typical, but it's a lot going on. On top of that, I was a little bit dehydrated. It's just a lot of things, man. It's like that perfect storm to make a split-second mistake that causes an injury, right? Anyway, first dog comes out. Client showed up. Dogs were not on collars, right? No collars, no e-collars on, no nothing. All 3 dogs were e-collar trained. So I messed up because I'm really good at briefing clients. When you arrive, have your dogs on the collars. It's much easier, man, when you're going to get dogs out of cars, out of kennels, that's already there. You're not monkeying around trying to put collars on. Dogs are all jacked up. Much, much easier. Anyway, first dog came out, no problem. Kevin on him back. Second dog came out, no problem. I mean, it was a little bit hiccup, but Kevin on him back. Third dog, all black, male German Shepherd. I'm gonna bring him out in a minute, you'll see. Very serious dog, fully intact male, imported dog, head like a center block. Goes to bring him out. I said, whoa, put a slip lead on. Puts a slip lead on. And quick as he does that, client steps to the side. The dog's in the back of a lifted up truck. I'm about 5 feet away. Dog jumps down, hits the ground, and launches at me right away. I mean, it was that fast. Right now, I normally don't make this mistake. We've done over 3,700 dogs here. I'm very well at this, at not making the mistake I've made, right? I was a police handler. I don't make the simple rookie mistake that I made. I was too close. I was about 5 feet away. I didn't realize he had like an 8-foot leash. I thought it was a shorter leash. Remember, 8 feet plus the distance of the arm plus the offset of the handler is how far that dog can lunge, right? Dog hits the ground and launches immediately. Comes in, I see him launch. I'm sitting there in a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. I jump back. Common sense, that's what you're gonna do. People say, be real still, take the bite. This is an 80-pound German Shepherd who will bite you for real. He has bites, he bites. I jump back. Dog comes up, gets a frontal bite on my thigh. Just a pinch bite, because I jump back. No big deal. That happens often, not an issue. That wasn't the injury. The injury, as I jumped, I tore my ACL. Possibly my meniscus. We're not 100% sure. Go to Dr. Peyton Sterling, Redskin doctor, on Tuesday to figure it out. But I tore something. There was a loud pop. I felt the pop. I can't walk. I have a huge old school like metal brace on my knee right now. So, looking back on it, 100% my fault, right? I was rushed. I had to be in West Virginia. A trainer just left. A new trainer on deck. 3 dogs arriving. I was really stressed because I was way behind on emails. My mind was going, and I'm just like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Anybody that knows me, that's kind of how I am most of the time. But it cost me a bite. It cost me my knee. Anyway, that'll get fixed. Dog's all good. Now, moving forward. One thing we tell the client, and I am pretty good at, leave the equipment on the dog when you put him in the kennel. If you have an aggressive dog drop off, have the client put the leash on the dog, leave it on the dog. Yes, the dog may chew the leash. Okay, it may happen. Most will not. Hopefully this one doesn't. He hasn't. So, I'm going to show you how we get him out. One thing that I use often, I used to have a really cool what's called shaping stick. It's a long stick you can use to shape a dog into position, right? I got rid of it because it was hard fiberglass. This is a very soft, malleable, old school wiffle ball bat, right? You can see how it's kind of shoot up there and shoot up here. What I do, the bat goes equal with my arm, my elbow here, and it extends out, right? This is not a bat to hit. It is a bat to allow an extension of your arm. That way, if you have to touch a dog, pick up a leash, anything you have to do, you can now do with the bat as an extension of your arm in lieu of getting a hand bite. So, I use it often. I'll show you how I use it now. I use it with all aggressive dogs. Again, this is not to hit a dog. This is an extension of your arm and now extends your operating capacity to avoid a hand bite. Hand bites. Listen, this is real stuff. One of my closest friends, fellow canine handler, on his 3rd police dog, very experienced handler, very experienced trainer, high level obedience guy, ton of street bites, very experienced. His third dog took the dog home in the backyard walking around, wham! Dog launches unprovoked, no reason, hits him in the hand. Career-ending injury, medically retired, can no longer pull the trigger or type. You're done, okay? People accept the prospect of a bite without mitigating the risk factors of it. You can mitigate and avoid a tremendous amount of bites if you take your time, be smart, use equipment. The value of the bat, again, you can extend it and you now have an extendable reach for the dog. You can desensitize the dog to your touch and presence by using the bat. Pet him, etc. I'll show you in a minute. But very good tool, cheap, costs absolutely nothing. If the dog bites it, it's okay. It's very soft plastic. It won't injure, it won't break a tooth, it won't hurt the dog. Very, very safe, weighs nothing. Anybody can carry it. If you're not using it, put it right there. Look like that. It's an awesome tool. Okay, ready to go? Now, when I get this dog out of the kennel, you'll see the value of this bat. I can't touch the dog. He will bite me 100%. I have to use the bat, get the leash, pull the leash to me, use the leash, and then use the bat as an extension like this to block the dog and keep him where I want him. Movement. When you're dealing with an aggressive dog, movement is often the answer. Do not sit, do not draw a line in the sand, do not pretend that your skin is impervious to teeth. When you're dealing with a real dangerous dog, your skin will lose every time. It's soft, it's porous, it rips open. You can get very serious injuries and have your forearms ripped off your body. Don't do it. Not comfortable. It takes a long time to heal. A lot of surgery, a lot of plastic surgery. You don't want to do that. Speaking from experience. Anyway, I'm going to use the bat. I'm going to get him, but movement is the key 99% of the time to associating yourself as value to the dog. Greatest reward for all dogs is freedom. By me providing freedom to this dog, I become very, very valuable, okay? So, something else, flexi. I'm gonna show you what I do. What I do is I take a flexi, I clip the flexi to the handle of the dog's already established leash, which is on the dog, the owner left it on. And now I'm good, right? The dog can go, we're moving together, we're exploring, it's butterflies and long, tall grass and cold water. Man, it's an awesome time for me and the dog. We love each other. But make no mistake, he'll bite me in a heartbeat. So, all right guys, don't judge the attire. I'm in my own kennel. I own everything you can see out here around, so I wear what I want. I don't have fancy stuff. I don't wear fancy stuff. I don't always believe in it. So, flexi. A lot of people hate them. I use them all the time. Anybody can tell me they're wrong, tell me why. Fight me on it. I'll prove you wrong. Give me a flexi decolor clicker. We can work real magic. Anyway, dog lays it here, okay? So, again, I've already walked this dog like 30 times in the last 2 days. He's not nervous by me. He is right here. You probably can't see him on the camera. He's right there, right? He ain't in the back corner, none of this stuff. I'm gonna work the door, control the door, reach in with the back, grab the leash, pull it out, clip it on the flexi, and then we're going outside and we're gonna walk. Enjoy the show. If I get bit, I'm not gonna post it, don't worry. I don't believe in trainers posting that stuff. Keep that stuff private, very important. Always use your foot, man, right here, right? Dog can't get out. Very, very important. Sit. Sit. Pull it. Sit. So again, my foot's here. The dog cannot come out. I can reach through with the bat like I just did and grab the leash. Okay? I then run the flexi through the handle of the leash, flip it back on itself. Super simple, right? Nothing to it. Now, if the dog breaks bad, take a hold of the hard leash. Don't try to control him on the flexi. But I'm safe enough at this point. I don't have a bite suit on. We're just using this, no big deal. He's starting to spin because he's really jacked up. So we're going to make him calm first. It's got to be calm. He just gave me a sit on his own. Pull it. I want him to sit before we go anywhere, okay? Pull it. So again, I'm going to use the bat right here. I do this often right here. This is establishing, right? No harm. Very good. And gets him desensitized prior to going outside every time. Now, we got a police dog, this dog, big pit bull dog fighter right there. So it's a lot, but if I get him to sit here, we're doing good. And here we are outside, guys. Movement. So this is how the leash works right here. Flexi on the long leather leash. You watch this dog, he walks around, tail straight up in the air at all times. Again, fully intact male, multiple bites. The one thing that aggravates me, man, on some dog trainers, and I never mad dog train, you'll never find where I'm talking anything about dog trainers. However, when people are like, well, just do this, just do that, come show me. Come to the house and put a leash on them. Like, come show me. Come put the e-collar on, come show me. What I'm gonna tell you is it takes time, right? I'm using freedom as the existential reward to bond with the dog, right? He knows that I represent you come out of the kennel. He wants to come out. He marks everything. He's a dominant, fully intact male. He knows that I am the key for that. So I will build on that always. And I mean, it's a lot of walks, right? I'm walking this dog literally every couple hours. And soon enough, it'll get better. It always does. It always does. But you can't rush it. Rushing it will cause another bite. He's already bit me once and blew my ACL. So it's one of those things where you got to give it time. Good boys. That's good boys. You got to give it time, man. We'll get off him, give him some privacy for a minute. Can't be rushed. So again, keep the bat right there at all times. It can save your life, legitimately. I mean, it can save you from a lot of injury. Not there to hit the dog, man. It's there as a shaping tool, and it's very, very important. It's there to build on touch. It's there to reinforce touch. It's there as a shaping device, and it's there for safety. When you work with dogs that will bite you, you have to be safe. This is not a dog who's like a loose cannon by any means. He's pretty clear-headed and pretty stable, but he's very dominant. He's learned the power of his jaw. He's learned to bully. He's learned to do all these things. He does it now, so we got to work it out of him. No big deal. That's what we do all the time. But all that being said, man, just some simple tricks. I told you guys I made a hell of a mistake. Now I'm injured. I started off with a negative with a dog with a bite. I never like to do that. It always sets the tone incorrectly. You don't want to do that. And now it's going to take 10 times more time, but we'll put the time in. We'll put the effort in. We always do. When it comes to aggressive, dangerous dogs, one thing I'll tell everybody is this: there's no guarantees on anything. Never is. We didn't create it. We didn't breed it. We didn't sell it to you. We didn't select it for you. We didn't create the situation. We're here to help. That's it. And we will help. But when you're dealing with an aggressive dog and aggressive dog rehab, behavior modification, one thing that's critically important for everybody to understand is that the trainer will make leaps and bounds, but it is on the owner 100% to modify and change lifestyle, daily activity, relationship with the dog, how you house the dog, how you communicate to the dog, how you walk with the dog, how you feed a dog, how you correct a dog, how you reward a dog. You got to change it all. What you're doing created a situation. What you do will fix the situation, not what the trainer does. The trainer's job is to lay a foundation of communication, establish control, and then pass that information with absolute clarity on to the owner. It doesn't matter what a trainer does. It means nothing. It means nothing what a trainer does. It means nothing what I do. It's what can we teach the owner to do to maintain the training that we provided. That's all that matters. You know what I mean? God, man, this industry is so crazy right now with these Facebook wars and Facebook drama and attention hounds, and you know, it's just crazy, man. At the end of the day, if you can't relate the information back to your clients on what you're doing, then what you did means nothing. But that's it, man. Ridgeside K9. I'm gonna walk him down here for a little bit, and can I? Another day.